Latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
3rd and 6 yards to go. To throw, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. And he gets it away.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Collins. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Give to the running back. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Short pass. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Scott. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mitchell. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line. What a job picking up yardage after the catch. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Mitchell. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Huskies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Jalen Macon. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Quick give. It's Johnson. Spins away from the defender. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. I have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Pulls it, trying to get the corner. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Bought a little time, lets it go. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the red area, it's Johnson. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The run inside. It's Scott there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And after one period of play, let's take a look at the start for these two wide receivers. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Might as well run him again. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hayes. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Going the other way, and he's got room. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Motion from the back. Snapped on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to pass, it's Hayes. Finds his man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. On the ground, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, North Dakota State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hits inside, it's Johnson. Clock stops, we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Long way to go on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense...
He's got it inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Straight ahead, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. Now the toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on second down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Huskies. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the run, it's Scott. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to throw one first. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with Arizona taking on the number 18 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's Arizona engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to...
Makes a grab and room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. From the gun, it's Johnson. Fights off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward movement. Stopped for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Look out! He'll pull it down and run. Can't get him to the ground. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Powers inside. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Using his legs, it's Scott. Runs through the tackle. He's now up to 75 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Right side, it's Scott. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. Right back to the well. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Under pressure. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick give, it's Johnson. Defense all over him. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Scott. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Turning it on. Got the 1st down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. To the air, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. They're going to test the right side with this one. Finding some room. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Tough run here, it's Mitchell. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Fowler. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw. Still looking. He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Just feeds the running back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the field. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Got an alley. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Collins. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Pass to 6. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The unproductive 1st down completion now brings up 2nd and long. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Hits the hole. It's Mitchell. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The give on 4th. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 4th and 4. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. He's got it way down the field. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect